develop your upper body strength, and you don't have these things hanging, which they just go away. The second thing is that you're twisting your shoulders and you're twisting your spine in a place where you hardly ever get twisted. The third thing is right here. When you twist this way and you're breathing in, you can feel this pull right from the bottom of the ischium, which is the big flat bone, you know, that forms your pelvis. And then, so let me do the whole set. So it goes up, and then this, and then this, and then this. And when I go this way, the opposite side gets stretched, and this leg gets stretched. And you just go around like that, you know. 30 times. 30. I do this 30 times this way, and then 30 times this way. Wow. And up, you know, and then pretty soon, usually I have something right behind me, just a little bit of a brace. Not much, either a towel or a bit of a pillow, so I don't feel like I'm going to tip over when I go back. Okay?
Do you do the 4 in one cycle and then repeat, or do you do 30 up and then 30 down?
No, it's the cycle.
Okay.
So once I get done with straight up, straight to the side, straight down, and then the other side, then I go obliquely. And I go 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3. And wait, let me do that correctly. Okay, you put your hands like this and you spread your fingers as far as you can. And just rest them on your arms. And then go 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. And what that does is keep your neck flexible. You know, it stays in place. It puts your back in place each time you twist in the first part. And in the second part, when you're doing it kind of fast and you're doing this, fingers have a tendency to curl and not want to uncurl. And so you're going opposite to that. And it opens. And it's amazing, you know, in spite of some rheumatoid arthritis damage, all my fingers are fully functional and bend just fine. And I've seen some pretty awful looking fingers. So you don't want that. Okay. Last thing is about breath when you're doing
Can
this.
I just ask you that?
Yep.
When you say you started with, was Edgar Casey's just the up,
Yep.
down,
1,
and then
2,
you added
3.
the oblique, or was that part of his as well?
No, that wasn't part of his.
Okay, so
That was just
Okay.
me getting extravagant. So when you breathe in like this. Let's start with this. 1. I might add that I added a size and a half to my bust line doing this.
Oh, whoa.
That was not what I wanted. I did not want a bigger bust. And I also, none of my blouses fit. It grew.
Did your
I've
waistline
got big
get
armpits
small?
with it as well.
Did your waistline get small?
A little
Because
bit.
you're turning.
Yeah. Yeah. The biggest thing is like in the last Fountain of Youth exercise, the one I showed you last night, this does some of that. It pulls all of this up and keeps it in good shape so that your parts don't fall out and down. And that is the big benefit of this. You could substitute this for the Fountain of Youth exercises. However, the Fountain of Youth also restores the endocrine system. That's the whole reason for doing the Fountain of Youth. It restores your endocrine system.
Those 5 minutes that you just
Yep.
showed.
Right. So this one, the last one, which is, hold on, I'm sweating and all stuck together. So this one is,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Kapalabhati.
Okay, now you come up.
I don't have that.
That one reverses the aging process.
Show us again.
Okay? So you're down here. You breathe in.
Down. And you breathe out.
Okay, you only hold this as long as you can hold your breath. And then you go back down.
So you breathe in, coming up.
You breathe in, coming up.
Oh, that's good.
And you wanna keep your back flat,
You
right?
push in and down, and you haul up as if you're trying to stop peeing.
Breathe in, go into.
Kegel.
It pulls this
Yeah.
up, yeah, Kegel, very similar to Kegel.
And then you exhale. go
And
in.
then, and go back down. That is the exercise that Colonel Bradford said reverses aging, restores your hair, restores your vitality, your
That
sexual
one?
energy.
Exercise.
That one exercise, but you have to be celibate for it to work.
Watch out. Your sexual energy, but you can't
Or
use
just
it,
not
right?
getting any.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So since I happen to be celibate, I do that exercise. You know,
It doesn't
so-
work.
Yeah, it works somewhat. You will stay, if I understand correctly, that you look about somewhere between 40 and 60, but you don't get any older. So I'm not quite old enough. I'll be 70 in 2 years. So, you know, we'll see how it works, okay? When I'm 80. If it's working well, I'll still have all my hair and I'll still
Well,
be.
you look like a little kid when you're doing
Mm.
this.
Wow.
Your face totally.
You got
in a
so
good way,
young.
so
Okay,
cute.
well, thank you. So it does really improve your mobility, your flexibility, and the amount of energy that you have during the day. I think also that it retards the wrinkling process.
Ooh.
Plus, I feed my face
With what?
with certain things that are just for feeding your face. you know?
Externally or internally?
Externally, you could put food on your skin and you would
Coconut
have
oil?
enough to eat.
Like coconut oil?
Coconut oil?
No, I don't use coconut oil. There's two things that I do. One is I decided a year ago that I was going to go and see Elina, E-L-I-N-A. Elina is one of the foremost estheticians in the country.
Wow.
People fly in, she has an office in Kalamazoo, and movie stars fly in every month just to get her. She is a phenomenal Russian woman who has developed this skin knowledge that is unbelievable. And I had all these precancerous red spots on my face. And I had been fighting with those for 7 years, and I had done everything I knew. So I thought, I'm going to see Elina. It can't hurt. It costs a fortune. And so I go in. She doesn't cost a fortune, but her products cost. And they're expensive, and they are excellent.
And
And
you
they
just
feed your
get
skin.
them online, I mean, from her